Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Cuss over here at Custom Made Barbershop in Jacksonville. And I want to start off by saying shout out to Barber Illuminati, shout out to Mika, and shout out to everybody that's been showing love on this channel. Those of you that have been showing love, you guys know who you are, so I appreciate all the support, all the views and all the likes and all the comments. So thanks a lot, y'all. Alright, those of you that are on my Instagram and my Facebook page, I appreciate the support, appreciate the follows, appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments and everything that y'all been doing to contribute to this channel. Once again, we are growing. Alright, now today I got a medium skin fade as usual, and right now what I'm using is my Andis outliners to, this is the corded version, and I'm using this to bald out the bottom. Okay, what I'm gonna do after this is I'm gonna grab my number 2 guard and use my Wahl Senior, cordless Wahl Seniors to remove some bulk. That's what I'm actually doing right now. Okay, so I'm just removing the bulk. Once I get that done, I'll take the 2 guard off, and what I'll do is open up my Wahl Seniors all the way and start to fade upward as usual. So it's the same step, same process. Those of you that have been following this channel for a while, you know how to fade by now, especially if you've been following from the beginning. At this point, you are probably an expert in fading using my technique. Okay, so those of you have just started watching this channel, shout out to YouTube, shout out to Barber Illuminati, and shout out to everybody else. But anyways, I'm opening up my clippers all the way, and I'm starting to fade up. And this right here is probably about a 1/4 inch. And what I'll do after I get that first guideline in, I'm gonna close the clippers up and start to remove that bottom line. Okay, it's the same step. Sometimes I might switch up my steps, but it's all good. We all end up at the same place. Doesn't really matter whether I remove the bottom line first or if I just go up using my lever all open all the way. At the end of the day, we still end up at the same spot, but I try to keep it consistent so I don't confuse you guys. I try to do the same process over and over and over again. And let me tell you something about repetition. Repetition is one of the best things or the easiest ways to learn. You repeat the same steps over and over, and I guarantee you, once you start to do that, you get comfortable with your process, you start to trust your process, then you can start switching it up a little bit. Okay, all right, the next step I'm gonna do after I remove that bottom line is I'm gonna add my 1 guard, switch my 1 guard. Okay, there it is, opened all the way, and I'll fade up another 1/4 to a 1/2 inch upwards. Okay, now what do you guys think I'm gonna do next? Okay, once I get a nice little fade going in there, I'll close the lever and fade up. Well, I'll fade right below the highest point of the 1 guard opened all the way. If that doesn't make sense, rewind it again and listen to what I said, or just pay attention to what I did. Okay, so once I get faded all the way, I got the lever closed down. All I did was start to fade a little slightly below the highest point of where I had the guard, the lever opened all the way. All right, so I'm starting to do a little detail work back here. Start to notice a little bump. Anyways, very simple, very simple, very simple. Next step, I grab my 1/2 guard and I go between where I had the lever opened all the way with no guard, and between where I had the lever closed all the way when I had the 1 guard. Alright, now I got my lever closed with the 1/2 guard. So right in between those 2 guards with the 1/2 guard closed all the way. Very simple. It shouldn't be confusing. I know it kind of sounds difficult, but if you really pay attention to what I'm saying, it's very, very simple. Okay, once you do this step right here, you are almost halfway done. You are almost done with the whole fade, okay? Well, you are done with the whole fade. Now check it out. Let's make sure I remove all the excess. So, okay, yeah, there was a little bulk in the back of it. Okay, so this should be it, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the client around and I'm gonna use this holding spray to make sure I get a nice, crispy, clean lining, okay? This is just holding spray, my little secret. And what I do is I spray the holding spray that allow the spray to dry. It actually holds the person's hairline in place, so when I am doing the hairline, the hair doesn't move. I normally fast forward through the hairline, you guys know that. Those of you that have any questions about this video, about any comments, anything, you can go ahead and like, subscribe, share, comment below if you have any questions. Thank you for watching this video, and peace.